Oh. Hey everyone, it's Amanda, the redheaded mystic. Welcome to the Dead Garden. I thought I would do a reading and see what we have going on. Haven't really been feeling too much energy going on. I've been pretty disconnected from it. The only thing I've really super noticed is there's been a lot of loud motors. A lot of engine revving and a lot of like muscle cars and trucks with extremely loud engines. So that's not something I normally hear. So I guess we'll see what the energy's got going on with the messages. Spirit, okay. Full moon completion. Yeah, so something is definitely completed a cycle, or a cycle has completed. I think there's a full moon coming up. I'm not too sure. And with the tree, I feel like there's gonna be some growth in that. And full moons are releasing. What else? Mountain, strength. This one keeps coming out a lot. Strength is coming out quite a bit lately. The mountain. Shaman. Ancient healing wisdom. So yeah, there's been a lot of healing going on. And I'm being drawn to like the red and white paint here. So there's a purifying going on, and maybe someone is having a cleansing of the root chakra or is healed in the root chakra, and and wisdom of their root chakra. So I guess like what drives them and what grounds them, what they need. Okay, give me one more. Cards are kind of hard to shuffle. Okay. Tsunami. I haven't had this card come out before. Wake up call. Yeah, so someone is definitely with the healing and the wisdom. Massive clarification, and there's a full moon in this one as well, and it's really dark in this picture. So either someone has had a wake-up call in the middle of the night, someone will have this wake-up call during maybe a full moon or a new moon, and tsunamis are like a huge wave, so it's, and water is emotion, so there's been a huge wave of emotion coming in, washing over this person. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Should we do these ones? These ones. Okay. We'll do the antique anatomy. Okay, what can we get for the full moon, please, in this completion? Spirit. But, no? Oh, goodness. I am not a riffler. I don't know how the girls do it. Okay. Judgment. And there's purple flowers. I'm being directly drawn to the purple flowers in his crown. Okay, I need more on that. Let's do more. What can we get for the strength in the mountain? Okay then. The Knight of Elixirs. Elixirs are cups. Again with the purple. It's a different shade of purple. Okay, well this is kind of like more magenta, I guess. I just heard personal love. Maybe a judgment on the self. Fertility, tonic, strength. Night. Maybe there's feminine strength, strength of the womb. Okay, shaman, ancient healing, please. That one for shaman. Ancient healing wisdom. Oh, there's two that flipped. Hold on. So, the Two of Coins and 8 of Elixirs, 8 of Cups. Two of Hearts. Again with the so much purple and the blue. I feel like someone has had not only their third eye open, but I'm almost getting like a kind of a pain in my head, but not like a bad pain. Almost like someone blew their crown open. And it was, shocking's not the word, like taken aback. It wasn't something I think they were expecting. And I mean, if you've ever gone through a really big awakening, it's a little bit jarring, if you will. Because your whole outlook changes on life. It changes with the people around you. Everything changes. Your perspective, sometimes even your morals and values. It's like a complete new body and self and image. What can I get for the tsunami and the wake-up call? Which goes and verifies the wake-up call. What can I get with that, please? I need more information. Okay. Come on now. It's hard to shut that up. It's bleeding. The Page of Elixirs. Okay, and this is eternal youth. So, yeah, when you go through this, you find that you will have, people say that when you go through a huge awakening and you are led by the divine and you follow that, you almost start you reverse an aging process. It happened for me, and I can definitely attest, just by looking at some others that I've seen in the community, it happens for them as well. And that's how you know, a lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time, which ones you can really trust and that are doing like the right thing. They glow and they have this light to them and they look youthful and young. Okay, so yeah, a lot of purple. Communication. Not super. I feel like with the Judgment card, it might even be judgment on the self, like the old self is dying. And then there was like the strength and the tonic, and you got like a healing. And then with the ancient wisdom, We have the Two of Coins. It's 2 hearts. I mean, yeah, that's like, it doesn't have to be romantic, but this particular card reminds me of romantic because it's like the masculine has to open his crown, and then the feminine opens her solar. You know, one gets pulled down, one gets like pulled up. And then with the 8 of elixirs, the 8 is abundance. And so someone has definitely been going through the cycle of healing and the cycle of awakening and the cycle of learning, because there's like the void and the soul journey, and then there's like you go through a period of despair and sadness and like the letting go of everything that you can't control, the aura cleansing, and then and then you move into this eternal youth and this inner child healing, and with the pink flowers, that's self-love and honoring the self, loving the self. That's beautiful. Okay. That's weird. I'm hearing take it. The Knight of Coins, also with the purple. What? There's something. So some of these are darker than others, but with this one, it almost looks like you know how light the ink looks on this? And almost like the light coming out of the top of the head, like a fully open crown. And it almost looks like it's, the skull is smiling. Yeah, like they're feeling freer because they've released stuff in the past. I'm gonna put that right here. I feel like a beautiful energy from this. And I think the Knight, is it the Knight of Coins? That's the slow moving Knight, the Knight of Pentacles in the tarot deck. So this has taken some time. I mean, most awakenings do take time, but, and then with the coins, maybe someone's, yeah, there's cups and coins. So this is about abundance and fulfillment and money. Okay. All right, so far so good. Well, can you tell us more about the Judgment, please, in this full moon, this completion? Judgment card. Can you tell us about this Judgment card? This is the Dark Mansion Tarot. I think this deck is really cute. Can you tell us about... Okay. What do we have? The Devil. Death to the Devil. Right on. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. So, this is a completion, like I was saying, with the death of the old self and a completed cycle. So this person is no longer in their devil energy, in their they're no longer in their heavy shadow. Like they've healed their shadow. They've integrated their shadow. They're not feeling in despair anymore. They're not being left out in the cold anymore. I'm hearing new beginning. So if this is the energy that you are feeling, that you are currently in, or it's coming to an end. The cycle is ending. You are on the precipice of turning everything over with this full moon completion. So death to the old, which is great. No more hardship is what I'm hearing. Maybe that's why I've been feeling a little bit disconnected and I haven't really been picking up on a lot. I haven't been too focused on it, to be honest. There's been a lot of quiet reflection energy, if you will. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay, what can I get with this mountain strength, this fertility tonic? What is this? The Knight of Elixirs. That's too many cards. Take them? What do you mean take them? What do we have? Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups. Interesting. So, okay, there's like a story here. So with the Mountain and the Strength and the Knight of Elixirs, we have the Page of Swords. So this is, yeah, this is someone at the beginning of being strong for themselves and standing up for themselves, moving into the Knight of Swords, becoming great in that, moving into the Knight of Pentacles, which is also here, right? This horse's face looks a little, I don't know, angry and judgy and not taking any shit. Ready to fight? So maybe somebody is ready to fight for what they want and protect what they have, what they've built. And it looks like they're going after a Queen of Wands. But she doesn't see this coming. She's blindfolded, and the Queen might be in an Eight of Swords. But the swords are down, and she has her hands tied right now. But then it moves into the Seven of Cups. And so this dude, this guy, is contemplating the cups that he has in front of him. Almost like, which one do I pick? How do I go about this? How do I impress her? Almost like he wants, not that he's looking at a collection, but like he wants to purchase one. Like, which one do I give her? Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna put that back in the deck. What is happening? Yeah, there will be justice for everything that this person has gone through. Okay. That's all very extremely interesting. Can I just get one for this fertility, this women? Okay, so it's the Mountain, Strength, Fertility, it's feminine, the Nine of Wands. I'm hearing protection Wands are creative and he's protecting the house and he's standing on guard. Yeah, it's almost like he wants to, he's using his intuitive nature and creative nature to protect this feminine power. And I just heard he's not backing down. Okay, what can I get for the shaman with the 8 of elixirs and this 2 of coins? Okay. The Empress. So I would imagine that I'm guessing that there is some romantic feelings. This could be a love story, but I'm feeling like business though. Now this could be the business of love or getting down to business. What is it? Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Yeah. I want another card for this. So the feminine power. So the Empress is this feminine power. But, wow. Okay, calm down. That's another thing. The cards have been flying out. There's a lot of action in the cards. There must be a lot of energies moving around, trying to find their place, clearing out. A lot of pieces moving around the board, if you will. Got 3. I'm hearing take them. Got the Hanged Man, followed by the Ace of Swords. So again, with the contemplation, and this guy also, or this upside down bat or whatever, this hangman is also having his hands tied, but he's smiling like he knows something. Yeah, like he's planning something. Oh, wow. And then the 10 of Pentacles. So he's planning for future. He's planning for this Empress. He's moving into his crown's communication. Okay, so I'm getting a bit of a lump in my throat, but it feels like my throat is open. So there's some nervousness there, but it sounds, or it feels like, with all this wisdom and this cycle, this Knight of Coins is standing tall, is standing proud, knows what he wants. Okay, that's better confirmation. I like that. Beautiful. All right, and what can you tell me about the tsunami and the Page of Elixirs, this eternal youth? Spirit, what can you tell us about this Page of Elixirs and the wake-up call? Again, with the 3, why is there's so many cards coming out? I'm hearing take them. Temperance. Yeah, so this, oh my God. So she's pouring into her own cup. She's focused on herself. Just trying to be happy in her own heart. And she's an angel. Followed by the 10 of Cups. again with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So this is going to be a full, like a family business. Again, with the family business. And the 10 of Cups, there's a lot of kids. There even could be a passing down of a business with this grandpa in the middle. It could be an inheritance even. And then 10 of Cups, there's like a lot of kids, 2 kids in here. There's 4 kids in that one and a dog. And then what is this? The 9 of Cups. We had the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Sitting comfortably, enjoying what he has, feeling accomplished in where he's gotten himself. Yeah, this male is happy with the work that he's done on himself, and you should be. If you are going through an awakening and you're changing yourself and you're bettering yourself and you're healing yourself, it's not an easy thing to do, which is why a lot of people don't do it. So you should be proud of yourself. So yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Think about how far you've come. Think about how God has blessed you. Beautiful. Okay, that's it for those. Should we do these ones or these ones? These ones? Yeah. Okay. Let's where are we at? Okay, 27. All right. What can you tell us about the Devil and the 5 of Pentacles with this Judgment? Spirit, this wrap up. Can you tell us about the Devil and the 5 of Pentacles, please? Oh my God. Put it back, all right. What can you tell us? Take them. Okay, why are there, what is with all the 3s? So many 3s. 3 here, 3 there. There's 3 with that one. Another 3. The 3s are through the roof right now. 3, if you have 3 for numerology, for life path, it is a caretaker. Caretaker thing. Caretaker path, journey. And then 33 is master teacher, which keeps coming up around the clock for like the last couple of years. And I just posted on my page about that. Wow. Okay, so we got ball and chain. So someone's gotten rid of something or someone that was weighing them down and trapping them. Eagle. Eagle is God's bird. Yeah, regal, proud, new hope, clear vision. And this, ow. Elbow hitting, maybe. what is that? Like, get out of my way? There's a reflection, right? But this eagle's going after a fish or grabbing a fish. And then same thing with eagles when they partner up and they find their mate, they lock claws and they do that death spiral. That's really nice. And then fixed the middle. Purpose-driven, secure, confident, gets it done, bold, brave. And even like fix the middle, almost like your soul, you know? Yeah. A lot of work was done. Good on you, whoever resonates with this. All right, what can I get with the 9 of Wands and the, what is it, fertility tonic? Stepping stones. Strength, yeah, the process. Step by step, a way out, you keep going, baby steps, progress, spiritual growth, right? Strengthening of the self. And then a 17 adds up to an 8, which is an abundance, heading toward your abundance and protecting what you already have. That's good. Building strong, keeping strong is what I'm hearing. Okay, and what can I get for this Empress and this masculine moving into the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles? Okay then. Waterfall. Overflowing abundance. Yeah, chasing after something. That's exactly it. Emotional release, fulfillment, tears of joy. Yeah. A renewing. And tears of joy, like a cleansing, allowing the happiness of the healed soul to come out. And, you know, they say that the eyes are the window to the soul. Feeling a little emotional right now. Kind of want to cry. Jesus. Okay. I'm hearing one more. One more for this one? Okay. Give me one more card then for this Knight of Coins who looks really happy. Happiness, thinking. I heard dreaming. He's happy to dream again. He's protecting it. He's keeping it concealed. This mask. And it's a gold mask with gold lips. I'm hearing he's keeping the vision of his abundance concealed. He's keeping his dreams to himself. He's protecting them, right? And he's keeping this newfound wisdom of his future to himself. Like making moves in silence, right? Because that's how you get shit done. You don't go around telling people about your plans and all this and that, because people will try and ruin it and put, you know, bad words over that and discourage you, and you know, everybody has to say something about what you're doing, and you know, it's usually because they're jealous and they're not doing it themselves, or they just don't have the perspective that you have because they're not where you are. And some people might not do it, you know, out of malice or jealousy. They're just in a hurt, unhealed place, right? And you just have to, you know, let those people like go their own way and do their own thing, you know? It's not personal, right? It's just, what do they say? Vibrational. It's just energetic. Okay, and then what can you give me for the Temperance and the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups? No? A reckoning. A surprise. Scythe? I'm not getting the rest of this. I'm getting the last two from this. Ripping off the Band-Aid a 10, which is a full cycle, right? So there's a surprise and a reckoning coming with this masculine. He's had enough. He's almost angry. Like, he's happy to have done the work himself. He's happy within himself, but he's angry at something or someone. Or maybe he's just angry at the situation because it's gone on for too long. Or he's angry maybe even at himself that he let it go on too long. Whatever it was for him that he had to leave behind. And I'm hearing healing, that maybe his healing wasn't done sooner. You got to give yourself some grace, you guys. It's not easy, if that resonates with you. Child, 13 adds up to 4. 13 is a lucky number. 4 adds up to foundations. Yeah, child, beginnings, innocence, brand new. Goes with this eternal youth. I love this. This card kind of resonates a little bit for me personally. Just a vision I had. There's a lot of blue. Like little boy blue. Not the little boy blue, come blow your horn, but what is it? The sheep's in the meadow, the cows in the corn. And then where is the something? I can't remember what the rest of it is, but it's new perspective, boy, inner child, blue. So he could be sad right now, and blue is communication. Like I said, his throat could be opening up, his chakra is opened up, he's ready to speak, but he's still a little bit nervous. But he's feeling freer, and the spontaneous, again with that motors. So someone is preparing for something. They're building strength, building energy. And again with the creativity, they're protecting the creativity of themselves and of this, this empress, this counterpart, this love interest. Wow. That was nice. Oops. Timber. That was weird. I just heard toy soldiers fall down. So the battle is over. It sounds like you've done the work and you've won. So if this resonated with you, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope that you get everything you want. And I hope that, everything that you dream of and wish for that fills your heart with joy, I hope that you get it. And God blesses you with all of those things. It seems like your lessons have been learned. Keep going. Give yourself some grace. Moving forward, one step at a time. Stay strong. And smile and be happy. Peace, you guys.